Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
But we could see a little bit of intensification again.
Absolutely. So here's a look at where the rain is for us right now. And you see Georgia down into Florida, the first coast there into Jacksonville, up into the Carolinas. It's looking kind of ragged right now. That's because it's over land, interacting with the terra firma. But as Molly was mentioning, once it hits that water, it's going to want to tighten up. But does it have a chance to do that?
That was a nice vocab word there.
You like that, terra firma?
We are going to see some severe weather, too, across the upper Midwest, the lower Great Lakes area. We have a really strong cold front, and this is not a characteristic June cold front. This is going to make a lot of changes, not only in the upper Midwest, but this is going to sweep all the way across the Southeast. And those changes are cooler weather. I thought you were going to finish it for me. It wasn't a trick question. No, cooler weather.
There's no telling with Molly, right? She likes to keep me on my toes. Yes, cooler weather. You see the 70s here, but I'll tell you our highs in some places will be in the 60s, which is still shorts weather for those that live in the northern tier. But that is
pretty soon. That's from the latest from the Storm Prediction Center, where they're thinking about and watching this area very closely. And this is what they're watching right over Kirksville, Missouri right now. Look at all of that lightning. That is taking shape, and that's going to continue to intensify as it moves across Illinois. So Peoria, Bloomington, as well as Springfield, you're going to be seeing this over the next couple of hours, and it's just going to grow in intensity as it pushes to the northwest. A lot of instability to work with. Eventually, this will move into the Chicago area. That will happen later this evening. So right now, Chicago, you're fine. You're not going to be fine all throughout the day. Where we're most likely to see this severe weather move through, and this is just the first wave. There's going to be another wave after this. Cold front that's really the spark for all of this severe weather today. So Peoria, Chicago, all the way up into Detroit, anywhere south of Saginaw could see this severe weather as we start off early tomorrow morning. So here's that wave. Watch this unfold as it moves across Peoria, Chicago. Again, that's just the first wave. So that's going to move through Chicago and the metro area around the dinner time hours, so 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening. This is our cold front right behind that, and that is going to move through in the overnight hours. That's when I'm really concerned about the damaging straight line wind threat, and that's going to happen while you're sleeping, Chicago, and then Detroit when you wake up tomorrow morning. And that's a lot of rain. There's a lot of moisture in the atmosphere that's going to amplify our severe weather threat, but it's also going to allow for some really impressive rainfall rates. We could pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain in a very short amount of time, and even more where we see some training thunderstorms. We do have a small chance for an isolated tornado or two for Father's Day, so let's break it all down. We want to start with the severe weather threat that's evolving across portions of northern Missouri up into Illinois, Chicago. You can see some weather as we get into the second half of today, and especially through the overnight hours. That will continue into Michigan. We still have tropical depression Claudette circling its way across Atlanta right now, but that will move into the Carolinas as it does on Monday. That will ramp up the winds along the Carolinas, and we could even see this re-intensify into a tropical storm. So a lot to watch on the Carolina coast with some very heavy rains, potentially flooding, and some tropical storm force winds as it moves off the coast of North Carolina. We're still going to see some rain in Atlanta on Monday. This is all from a very powerful cold front moving in, and this is going to be sweeping across the Chicago area. Still a little bit of cloud cover and bringing that severe weather threat with that cold front front into the northeast. So areas like Pennsylvania all the way up into New York, potentially even into as far north as Caribou, Maine. This is a very powerful, uncharacteristic June cold front that's going to bring the severe weather. But behind that, we're going to have relief from the heat and, more importantly, relief from the humidity. You really don't see that too often in June. Also some storms in Dallas for the start of the week on Monday. Here we go, Tuesday. You see all of that heat and humidity relief behind that cold front. Nashville could be as cool as the 70s by the time we get to Tuesday. Even Atlanta seeing that heat relief on Tuesday. Out west staying very hot and dry. Denver 94. It could feel as hot as the triple digits for you out there. Here we go, Wednesday. Not a lot of rain